Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing another Ujindou German figure for you. This is one of their latest models. This is the Feldherrnhalle Panzergrenadier NCO figure. I doubt I said that right, but anyway, he's from Hungary 1944 through 1945. So here's the box, and we've got a pretty interesting cover here with 3 different poses of the figure and different outfits. Pretty interesting cover they went for, but it looks cool. I like it. And then on the back, we've got a lot more pictures of the figure in different uniforms, and then up close shot of his head sculpt. And this one just came out in 2024, and I've been kind of on the fence about getting him, and finally decided to get him, and I'm really glad I did. He's a really nice figure. So here, if you open this up, we've got this backdrop, and then inside, here's some stuff. We got his relaxed hands. If you want to use those, we've got, here's his splinter camouflage parka, which I'll be showing later on. So I'll be showing this stuff later on in the video. So let's bring out the figure now. Alright guys, so right now I've got him equipped in just his basic uniform here. I've got his field blouse, his trousers. Yeah, so here he is. He's really cool. Another solid release by Ujindou. I'm continually impressed by their figures of late. I've been pretty obsessed with collecting them. They've got some really cool releases coming out soon. And yeah, this one is really nice. Like I said, I was kind of on the fence about getting him. I wasn't sure if I would, but I'm really glad I did. He looks great. Alright, so as you can see, the figure comes with this beautiful Gewehr rifle, and this is definitely an improvement on the last Gewehr rifle that Ujindou made with one of their prior figures that I own. Let's take a look at it here. So the wood quality is just really good, similar to the M1 Garand that they made. The quality of the wood is really beautiful. It looks fantastic. I'm really impressed by this. Now we've got this nice adjustable sling, and the sights can be adjusted, and you can take out the magazine, although it is a little tricky. So I'll just leave it in there, and then you can pull this back and see the bullets inside. So yeah, really gorgeous model. I really like this. And I'll show him holding that later on as well. But moving on, he is holding this stick grenade. So there that is. And right now I have the figure with his helmet on, and that looks really good, fits perfectly onto his head sculpt. Really cool. And that is metal, as you would expect. Good quality. And they do provide you with a field cap. If you want to put that on, you can. I prefer the helmet. I'm more of a helmet guy myself. I almost always prefer a helmet over a cap, but that's just me. So there he is with the cap on. Okay, and this insignia is a sticker. You do have to put that on yourself. All right, and here's the head sculpt, which is really good. He looks a little bit older. In fact, it took a second to realize who this is based off of. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Anthony Hopkins. Looks very similar to him. But it's a really nice head sculpt. I like it a lot. All right, let's take a look at some of the gear that you're getting here. So as you can see, he's got his field blouse on. This insignia is a sticker, as are the collar insignia. You do have to put those on yourself. And then you've got these medals that you have to pin on as well, but it's pretty easy to do, not too tricky. And then he's got this cuff title here as well. That looks really nice. Got his belt and the Y straps, and then different magazine pouches, one for a carabiner rifle, and then over here for the Gewehr rifle. And they do provide you with 2 extra magazines for the Gewehr. So I did go ahead and put those inside the pouches. Okay, and then in the back, we've got this really nice assault backpack. Okay, you just clip that right on. Oop, this one popped out of the hook. There we go. So just clips right on, looks really good. And then I believe this is his Zeltbahn all rolled up onto his backpack. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. And then just your typical German equipment here: bread basket, canteen, mess tin. Got his entrenching tool with the case for that. Very nice. And then his bayonet with the scabbard. Very nice as well. All right. And then lastly, we've got his leggings that you have to put on yourself. And then I really like his boots. These are very nice. All right, guys, well, I want to move on to some of his other stuff. He comes with a lot of other uniforms, so let's take a look at those next. All right, guys, so here's the figure equipped with his splinter camouflage Zeltbahn. And I'm by no means an expert on putting these things on. I've always kind of struggled with them, but I did the best I could, and I think it turned out pretty good, actually. So here he is, if you want to go with this particular look. It looks really cool. I don't think I will personally go with this, but I do think it looks good. And as you can see, I've got him posed with his Gewehr. He holds it very nicely. It is a little tricky getting this hand in particular to get a good grasp on the rifle, but it looks really good. Once again, that Gewehr is just beautiful. All right, guys, so that's the figure with his Zeltbahn on. If you want to go for this look, it's pretty cool. So let's move on now, and let's take a look at his camouflage winter parka. Okay, guys, so lastly, here's the figure in his winter splinter camouflage uniform. And I've decided that this is definitely the uniform I'm going to be displaying the figure in. I really love this. It looks awesome, and also really intimidating with that face mask. Now, I don't know if I'll actually display him with the face mask. I do prefer to see my figure's head sculpts, but that's just me. It is really awesome. There it is up close. Now, putting all this together was a little time consuming, as you would expect, especially the gloves were a pain to put on the hands, especially the trigger finger one. And it's also a little tricky to get him to actually hold his Gewehr with the gloves on. So just a word of warning there. But the finished product looks really good. I just love this uniform. And then also the boots were tricky to get the trousers tucked in just right and all the strings and lace out of the way. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, the finished product I think turned out really good. I'm really happy with this figure. So yeah, I do want to take off, let me take off this face mask. So there that is, if you want to display him with that. Very cool. He also comes with the camouflage hood if you want to put that on him. I definitely won't be doing that, but it's there if you want it. So there's kind of a brief look of what that would look like. I personally don't really care for that, so I won't be displaying him with that. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to display him just like this. Yeah, there we go. I really like this look of the figure. All right, guys, so lastly, I did want to show you, if you want, they do provide you with the snow camouflage uniform. It is reversible. And then here are the over trousers as well. If you want to display him in that uniform, you can, but I prefer the splinter camouflage look myself. So I think that is everything to show for the figure. Let me know what you guys think and which uniform you prefer. This is my preferred look, and can't wait to display him with the other Ujindou figures. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned. I will show him on display. And as always, I'll see you next time.